Guess where I am pulling in? It is Michigan's Adventure. My goal here today is to be in and out as quick as possible because I am going to Canada's Wonderland next, and I still have about 6 hours to get there. I'll spend a few days in Toronto and then go to Canada's Wonderland on Monday or Tuesday. Today is a Saturday here at Michigan's Adventure, and I've never been to this park before. Never thought I'd come here, but I'm so excited to ride Shivering Timbers, and then I'll leave, trying to maybe take an hour. I'll see. But the entrance area is kind of crowded. That's a familiar sight. They still have a coasters driving. The line for corkscrew is actually kind of long, so I think I'll go to the SOC or something. This looks like a nice lake. This place doesn't look like a dump. I think it looks pretty nice. Here goes the Wolverine Wildcat. That's a pretty tall sky coaster. It's not open yet, but we got the test ride up there. That was way better. That was pretty smooth. Honestly, yeah, really surprised me. It was good. Really good. Yeah, I'll go on to Wolverine Wildcat. See how the line is for that one. I already wasted like 15 to 20 minutes standing in line for that, like for them to open the ride, but I got on the first train, so yeah, I mean, this thing, like, it's no slouch. It's good. I mean, I felt it was like pretty comparable to like a B&M level of smoothness, like, believe me or not. And I rode in a very bad well. Complete dead end. I had no idea. I don't know where I'm walking. Is this also a dead end? I'm so lost. So I have to walk like literally all the way around. Maybe I'll stop by corkscrew and get that one done. My plan was to get here like 11 a.m. ride corkscrew first and beat the crowd, but the crowd beat me. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna make an hour here. It's gonna take an hour to walk the corkscrew already. Sometimes the best thing to do is hurry up and wait. I'd rather ride where I come here to ride. Probably the two wood coasters I'm most looking forward to. Maybe we just miss out on corkscrew if the line doesn't die down. Pretty majestic looking boat ride. Alright, F Michigan, but let's see how this works. Let's see how this one's. This has a new Titan track on it. Really excited for it. So it took about 5 minutes between cycles, but got in the front row, and that Titan track is for sure pretty smooth. I wouldn't say it's like glossy smooth, but it's such a short portion, just the drop and then the up. But I think like the rest of the ride wasn't like too rough, but it's kind of a smooth one, not a lot of air time. I wasn't the biggest fan of that one. Yeah, I'll go to Shivering Timbers and see it going now. Very excited. But yeah, I can't wait for the first like full Titan track conversion. It seems to be constructed well and stuff, so that was just a sneak peek, I think. Here comes my train. Got the front. That's a good ride. That's a really good ride. It's just airtime hill after airtime hill. And then, I mean, just infinite amount of airtime hills. More airtime hills than you need, honestly. And every one of them has airtime. I think that's a really good wooden coaster. I do think that, you know, new, like a GCI, like a good GCI might be better than that, just because like that just doesn't have any turns or like anything. It's just airtime hills. But if you want like solid, like very long duration of airtime, that thing probably has like 20 to 30 seconds of airtime on it. I said airtime a lot, but that is like basically all you have to say about that ride. I think the finishing helix is pretty good too. But yeah, I mean, I loved it. So this ride, which looks like it's testing or something, or at least check it out. I figured the line would be too long. With a boarding, I would be able to get this credit. Oh yeah. Alright, that thing beats you up. That was and it's smooth, but like the forces on that thing just beat me up. So the line for corkscrew is still pretty long. So the Camp Snoopy area here looks pretty nice. I mean, other things about this park, it looks just like a normal Cedar Fair Park. I mean, it's like a smaller Cedar Fair Park, but it's still a Cedar Fair Park with maybe some a little bit worse operations. But I will say the Shivering Timbers operations is pretty good. So you might, if you come here, you might be able to ride that like a few times because they're 1 and 2 trains and going pretty fast. But overall, I mean, I don't think this place is a dump or anything. Like, they have plenty of trash cans. It even has a flower on it. I'd Zach Sumo. A little bit tempted, but I think I'll pass. Okay, so leaving the park by Michigan's Adventure. Entered at 11 a.m. through the parking lot, and I'm leaving at 1:15. So yeah, did not make it in an hour, but that's okay. Spent about 2 hours inside the park and got 4 coasters, 4 new credits. So a new credit every 30 minutes is a good ratio, I'd say. Let's see how I do at Canada's Wonderland. Would say Shivering Timbers is the only real reason to come here, but I think it'll do fine as a local regional park. Like rides like Wolverine Wildcat, I'm sure like most people would love. Usually an area like this would have nothing in it, like no park at all. Like this is like just out in like the northwest corner of Michigan. So I think that like people up here would lucky to have this place, and I don't think it deserves too much slander. I think did not spend enough time here. Like I think if I tried to spend a whole day here, I would find it a little lacking. But getting out of the parking lot was a complete maze. I mean, I felt like I was going the wrong way the entire time. But view of Shivering Timbers, let's go. I did not time that better. I wasn't planning that. So this massive airtime here was just so big. Holy. It's a beautiful, beautiful coaster.